So the first thing you guys need to do is go ahead to the first link in my description down below on this video, which is called MSI Afterburner. All you have to do is just scroll down once you're at this website until you reach the MSI Afterburner download link. Just click the download button and it should pop up on the bottom left corner of your screen. Next website is the other link in my description, which is MSI Combustor. This is what we're going to be using to test as Afterburner and to see how far we can overclock our GPUs. Just click download, click on the newest version, click on download again, and it should start downloading on the bottom left corner. Once you're done, just double click on both of these and complete the download process, and you should have them downloaded on your desktop. I already have both of these applications downloaded, so I'm just going to go onto my application. Okay, so now that you guys have both of these websites downloaded onto your desktop, what you want to go ahead and do is open up MSI Afterburner like so. Basically, the first things you want to do in this before you start overclocking is go to your startup right here and make sure this is red. If it's not red, just click on it and it should turn red. Now the second thing you want to do is go to settings, like right here, click on it, and make sure in general that both of these two general properties are checkmarked. If they're not, just checkmark them, then go down here, click apply, and then click OK. Okay, now we can start to get into the overclocking. As you can see, right here in the middle, we have power limit percentage, temperature limit in Celsius, core clock in megahertz, memory clock in megahertz, and fan speed in percentage. What you want to do is click on auto on your fan speed, like so. And now you're going to notice that you can actually move it and change the percentage of your fan speed. So this is basically just going to keep your graphics card cooler, meaning that when we overclock it, it's not going to overheat and you're not going to experience as many crashes as if when your graphics card is cooler. So this is really about personal preference. You really need to make it as high as you can, but to the point where it's not so loud that it's really annoying. Overall, basically, it's up to personal preference. The higher the percentage of your fans running at, the quicker they'll run, and the cooler your PC and your graphics card will stay whenever they're being used after overclock. I usually like to keep it at 75. It is pretty loud, but I have heavy headphones and I can't really hear it, so it is fine for me. But once you put it at whatever number you're comfortable with, just click the check mark and your fan speed should increase. So again, just make your fan speed as high a number you can as long as you're comfortable with it. Now what you want to go ahead and do is go to your power limit and your temperature limit and make sure both of these options are set to max. This isn't going to hurt your PC at all or your graphics card. All of these options aren't going to do anything to your graphics card, even if you put them at max. These are just simply overclocking your graphics card without hurting your PC, since it's not increasing the voltage that it's taking. Now what you want to go ahead and do is open up MSI Combustor. This little window will pop up and you just want to go ahead and click Run Stress Test. This app will just be stress testing our graphics card to tell us exactly how much we need to overclock it and to see how much we have to boost the performance and how much it's capable of when it's being boosted. Now remember, this will be different for different graphics cards. If you have a better graphics card, you might be able to overclock better. If you have a worse, vice versa. So, now we're going to start doing the core clock. What we're going to be doing with the core clock is, as you can see, it's set on +0. We're going to be increasing the core clock by 40 every time until MSI Combustor basically crashes or starts jittering. If any of those start to happen, we'll know for sure that we've hit our overclock max point. So at core clock, you just want to be increasing it by 40. So just click on 0 and now just type in 40 in order to make it go to plus 40, as you can see. Now just simply hit the check mark and you just want to look at MSI Combustor for about 30 seconds and see if you can notice any jittering or any freezes. So I didn't notice any freezes or any jitters, so I'm going to increase it once again by 40. So I'm going to type in 80 and click enter, and now it's at plus 80 and click the check mark once again. Plus 120. Now I'm going to click the check mark and see if anything happens. So mine seem to do really well on 120. So now I'm going to go to 160. Okay, so my graphics card is actually doing really well, even on 160 core clock, which is really good. Now remember guys, it's not a problem if your graphics card can't make it to 160. It's alright, just take it at your graphics card pace, and just remember, overclocking is dependable on your graphics card fully, not on you. So just overclock until your graphics card can. If your graphics card can't handle plus 160, then just do it up to how much your graphics card can. Now I'm gonna go up to 200. And oh, look at that. My combustor is free. My combustor just crashed, as you guys just saw, meaning my combustor cannot, and my graphics card cannot take 200 core clock megahertz. My graphics card can't handle a core clock of 200. I'm gonna go back to my last stable core clock, which was 160, and leave it at that. Now I know 160 is my max core clock that my graphics card can handle. Now we just have to reopen combustor and reopen the stress test, like so. Okay guys, so now you guys are officially halfway done with overclocking your GPU. Now all you guys need to do now is just do the second part, which is not core clocking, but now memory clocking. Now memory clocking is way quicker than core clocking, since we're going to be increasing by 100 instead of by 40. So we're going to be going like so, and I'm going to go to plus 100, click the check mark, and again just run combustor, see if it runs it. So I'm just going to go to 200, like so. And we're going to go up to 300. Click the check mark. Okay, we're going to go up to 400. So now we're just going to go up to 500, which is pretty large number. Remember, yet again, if your graphics card can't take it, just don't go up this high. Stay at where your graphics card can go up to. Okay, so my memory clock can now go up to actually 600, and nothing's happening. 600 seems to be actually running smoothly. Combustor seems to be running really smoothly, even on 600 memory clock megahertz. So we're gonna go up to 700. Okay, so my combustor was jittering a couple times, so I know for sure that the last stable number that I've been on was 600. So I know now for sure that my memory clock speed in megahertz is going to be 600. Now you guys are at the final step of overclocking your GPUs. All you guys need to do for this final step is let combustor run for 5 minutes straight and look out for any jittering and any twitching maybe while watching it. Just pay attention to those little things. but basically it's just to double check to make sure that all of your overclocking speeds are correct. Okay, so I let my combustor run for about 5 minutes and I didn't see any signs of jittering or crashing. Now that I'm super confident in my overclocking speeds, I'm just going to click this save button right here and just click profile 1. And there you go. Your overclocking is saved to your profile 1 in combustor. You have now successfully overclocked your GPU. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys smash the like button, consider subscribing, and there you guys go. You guys have just overclocked your GPU. See you guys in my next video. Peace.